Just 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Hopefully my voice is good. Just want to make sure, guys. Just 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Hopefully my voice is good. Just want to make sure, guys. Just want to make sure, guys. Just 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Hopefully my voice is good now. Just 1, 2, 3, just 1, 2, 3. Just 1, 2, 3. I just want to make sure the voice is good, guys, before we begin. Because I make sure that the voice is good. Just want to make sure the voice is good, guys. Alright, let's do this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully my voice is good. Hopefully my voice is good, guys. Yeah, probably decrease a bit. Just a bit. And then increase this a little bit. There you go. Hello there everybody, this is livegaming and welcome back to our live stream of Metaphor Refantazio, the new game plus. We are now continuing our let's play, and yeah, and I think as you can see from the top right, days until Louis Sawyer, it requires like 3 days more to go. So I think this is a really good chance for us to find like all the necessary, like I heard there's so plenty of like yeah, like this one here. You have 1, 2, and then 3, and I think, but first what I mean, there's a lot of followers quests. This I want to do right now, but the thing is we have 3 days more, so I probably want to choose, because the thing is I want to do Barden one, so that I can able to unlock his archetype, the commander, because the commander are really good providing boost towards the group. And maybe after Barden, and then we can use Stroll, and for the last day, and maybe Maria, because Maria and Stroll are almost rank 8, guys. Alright, let's do this.
What?
It's you! How fair your travel for you to be in Matira in all places. Ah, but I shouldn't pry. I'm sure you've got some urgent business or another, and I shan't make you tardy for it. The city's returned to its lively self, but we're not for all of you. Thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at the times. but I had not the slightest doubt about her then. I believe every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carry on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me, upon my own weakness, and I'll not make the same mistake twice.
The truth is,
I love to speak with you if possible. I hope you'll make some time for me. Of course, Barden.
thank you.
Thank you. Aoi, I just need your opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Thank you, Barden.
I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Seems like there's trouble.
Seems like there's trouble.
And it's not just them. Everyone's been on edge lately. It's odd. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Highs made to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We share a vision. We have a common enemy. Yeah, we share a vision. We have a common enemy this time.
We have a common enemy.
Is it Lady Joanna you speak of? Interesting. And of course, someone's got to lead the fight too. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
That sounds like a fine idea.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
I like to help.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
Thanks, Barden. There you go.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the Commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Hell yeah.
I shall protect the town.
Commander Skikan. We have the Skikan now, guys. That's nice.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Thanks, Barden. And anything new? All right. Let's go to the plaza because I just want to see if there is some kind of like whatchamacallit,
All right then.
like a new kind of.
Let's go.
Oh, now that I see it, I think we have an idle stay. So this is actually a good idea to buy some. Yeah. But first, let's go to the stage. Hopefully we can find like a really new candidate. Maybe. Fully.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do?
No candidate. Alright.
Young man! Young man!
No candidate. Alrighty then.
Say there.
Let's go buy something. Especially
The goods are cheap today.
buy and then something good. I don't think so, sell. Let's save it for later. Alrighty then.
Thank you kindly. Young man.
All right then.
Alright then,
Let's
so
go.
back to the spiders then, I guess.
Look at that.
Have I done for today? Should I retire for the night? Let's rest.
Good night.
Good night, Gallica.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a war chest from
Try
Brigitta.
not to die.
Oh, thank you, Brigitta.
Well then.
Yeah.
Why my frame rate is drop all of a sudden?
What now?
Let me check first. It's still custom frame rate off.
Well met, eh?
Wonderful.
Alonso is there. Alright, let's just do Stroll then. Let's go, Stroll.
Yeah.
We should talk.
Oh, it's you.
Ironic how fidgety one gets told to it, isn't it? After all that happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them of all that transpired. Let's go now.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly, thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the Galtorano towards my village again? Yay.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
Ah, Stroll.
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
You do. Just prove it yourself. Everyone deserves that. Yeah, you do.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
They would done the same as well, you know, Stroll.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No. Your parent orchestrated this.
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
Surely, they believe in his role.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me.
Yeah.
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
Parents don't think like that. You've honored them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I?
Oh,
Father. Mother. Leave the people of Halia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
wow. There you go. Full.
A proud noble stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Yay, Slayer of Human. There you go.
Thank you, my friend. Hope
You're welcome.
is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Oh, stuck to 26 now. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. 2 days more to go.
What do you want to do?
Ah. Now let's check. Hopefully.
Let's go.
Hopefully there is a contestant now. Please, contestant. Contestant. Yay! Oh, I know you. I faced you before.
Listen all to your next king!
I see.
Right, let's do it. Yeah. Are you not that Elda who turned in the sanctuaries? Just expect of a lesser tribe. A frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opt for uncouth tactic for a rear assault. Your juvenile trick will have no effect on someone experienced as I. I will eliminate you here and now.
Listen all
My
to your
good-
next king!
My good people, the dream of United Kingdom has failed. When I am king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Rosans. What has United Kingdom actually done for you? forcing the tribe together has only spurred further skirmishes and tension. Furthermore, the throne and other key position has been strangled by Clemar nepotism. The time for the Rezant to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand. Here, the Rezant here embodies strength. The Rezant represent the very best. The land of Rezant, surely just. Where does that leave the rest of us? The tribe must stand together.
Here's what I would do.
We can't let tribal differences define us. I envision a world where everyone stands as one.
How dare you!
What? Nothing but an idealistic platitude. You're too young to lead if you can't see that. He's right. Now how the hell will make everyone or whatever all just about? People are free to dream as they please, but I find the boys' dream more appealing than Rudolph's.
Rude human trash!
Yeah, finally! Impossible, I refuse to be humbled by inferior tribe.
I knew it!
It was a great debate. Hey, you ran a circle around that guy. Your ideas struck core with the people wanted to give you something to show their support. Nice.
Works for me.
All right.
Woo! Finally. Yeah, I know that my tolerance eloquence is full already, but at least hearing the debate is actually quite fun. Like, especially if we choose the right answer, it's quite satisfying, you know, guys? Still 26 though.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This is the day before Louis Sawyer. Let us do what we are able and then simply wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if you really find a formula within Louis' quarters, or I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope that the operation goes off with a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope act. But if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince.
So?
Yay.
Boy, there.
Right, let's go to Barden. Let's go to Maria first.
Mister!
Mister was so surprised. We should talk. And this is our family. We able to like maximize Maria's rank. Unlike the previous routes, we don't have any time for Maria, so therefore we haven't any chance to able to improve Maria's rank, followers rank. Now this is really good time.
Mister!
I'm sure I am.
Yay!
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I want to help.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here? Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
Yep.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened. And I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts. I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
Come on, kid.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better.
Yeah.
It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis.
Apis.
I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
Poor boy, man.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great. I'll have with that too.
You'll always have my support.
You'll help us serve food again, right, mister?
Yeah.
Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Hirundo and the others too next time.
Hirundo?
Hirundo? Who's that?
That boy who drew on the walls. We played together the other day.
Oh, that boy.
You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey. Remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best. I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Sweet Maria. Is that how you really feel?
Is that how you really feel?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so...
Ah, Maria. Come on, Maria. It's okay.
Can't die, okay? So please come back.
I'll make this country kind.
Instead of pictures, when I return, I'll bring you back a kind, caring country.
When that happens, will this be a place where people only cry when they're happy? I want to help you too. I wish everyone could smile and laugh all the time.
Ah, Maria.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I want to be with Mr. forever.
Savior. Wow. Finally. That's a
If you
new
don't come back on
archetype.
your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day to all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him, and then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Mara is really sweet, man. And still 26. Okay.
What to pick? All right then.
All right.
Let's go.
Merchant Bazaar. Let's go to Merchant Bazaar to see if there is another candidate on the podium stage. Hopefully, guys, I want to do the debate with him and choosing the right answer. And there's none. All right. None of it. So let's go back then to the den, guys.
Look at that.
Let's rest.
Good night.
Good night, Gallica.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
At last.
Right, everyone. The Sawyer will be held tonight at the feast hall Louis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Louis together. Let him know we showed up, excepting Gallica. Of course, she stays hidden so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Louis' gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hockenberg and I will keep tabs on Louis and buy whatever the time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Check the curse formula from Louis' Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shot here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guard, it'll be on you to check them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who have the chance alone against Louis' best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. I'll do my best.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Louis Sawyer.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martyrus guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
I wonder where Juna went. Oh.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner. Yeah, let's just... But I'm curious about this one, though. Elsewhere. Is he probably gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna try this one.
He's elsewhere. Is that a problem?
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner
Eh?
empty? As you like, I suppose.
Same
I don't see that
answer.
songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
She's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
Luis.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you. I am nervous. I feel out of place.
I feel somewhat out of place.
No need to be modest. Standing in attendance here proves you've won my approval. Everyone recognizes that. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way.
Yeah.
Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuary forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Previously, you have my sword, Lord Louis. I think they are the same vibe. This one is really, really like on his own. But I am curious what will happen if I choose that. So I wonder, because I'm curious. So yeah, let's choose this one.
Follow me, and I will guide this land to salvation.
The false prophet Forden would doom us all. Glory to Count Louis!
Hanging the sanctuarist wasn't enough, eh?
Their hatred for the church runs deep. They show promise.
Thank you, Stroll.
Dash it all, boy. That was close.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
So they actually have some kind of like...
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
That was a close one, indeed.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Ice me.
Red-eyed. You want to say that again?
Come on, Ice me. Right. 23?
All right.
All right.
Ow. Okay.
Look.
Deliver to Louis' quarters over there. Okay, hang on. Those are guards in front of Louis. Of course, they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek.
Ugh.
What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We have to look way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here for a moment. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes.
You heard that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got worked you up? Right. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio is on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge.
Oi.
Wait, you don't mean, are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah.
That's great, this is our chance.
No way.
Oh no, they're not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow. They were just talking about some extra security measure.
Oh, God.
This isn't good. What do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Stroll? I remember this scene.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
Oh.
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Ooh.
Stroll! The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied.
This is Louis, evil, really evil-minded psychopath who think that his reasoning is justified by sacrificing a lot of innocent life, which is horrifically so much.
It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
Cruelty come from you, Louise.
I am not one to stand idly by as history has wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
Sycophants.
That brat's nowhere
dear.
to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Ah, shit. Goldel is the first thing to notice it. At this rate, the guard will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another... Oh?
What?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I remember this scene.
Oi!
What's going on? There wasn't a takeoff schedule for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner is checking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're getting speed. What's our course?
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang on. This is bad. We gotta change the flight path. We ram straight into that spear of water. The whole area's thick with distortion from Magla. We get too close to a whole damn crapfield tip. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. Who stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. really bad timing because I need to go to the toilet. Fucking hell.
Phew! Close one. What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
We just fly over really, really fast.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we standing on the outside of Alcaradrius?
No.
Whoa, I knew this was a big vessel, but things looks like it goes on for age. It isn't going to plan, okay? What if there is no option? I have to think, what can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
This isn't good. What do we do now? Wait for help?
Hang on.
I don't know what to tell you, but we help is not coming. It's dangerous to stay here. We could get blown up any moment.
What do we do?
Going back inside?
But...
Yeah, but we'd love to. But I don't see a way in. I say that option is out.
What do we do?
This isn't good. What do we do now? Head for Louis' private quarters?
Huh?
What, are you serious? Louis' quarters are all the way at far end of the runner. Where actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. Got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Louis' room? Wait, are you just gonna cut straight across the hall? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you. But are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Louis' quarter, I straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing section by using them as scaffold.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll have your back. Please don't kill us.
Gangway!
I cannot.
Look at you!
Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there you go. Fuck. Come on.
I knew it!
More. Come on, come on, come on. There you go.
Look at that! All right!
We actually made it. We got to Louis' quarters. I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
Uh-oh. I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Whoa, it's starting to tilt again. You have to jump through the door. Hurry, wait. Yeah. Just in time, we stay out there like that, we be plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So here we are.
And yet...
This room is really beautiful, huh? Maybe it got some special spell so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it. Yup, let's find it.
Okay.
Okay, this is good time for us to finally change our we back to Magic Seeker. Wait, before that, equipment. This one. There you go. For that.
What now?
I need to go to the toilet, guys. back. Okay. We're back.
Look.
These are royal flowers, the one Louis gathered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in room like this is like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince. Magic. Oh, another magic book. Some of these text is pretty dense. It's like a research library here. Maybe the curse formula hidden somewhere, like I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something.
Oh, good.
No, but wishful thinking. Let's look for somewhere else. I'm seeing several books of magic stuck on this shelf. No formula yet. They've definitely not noticed something about the spell though. Where the heck is it? We have to just keep looking. That's Verga Island. Yep.
Check this out.
There's a mark on this island off the shore. Weird. I'd never even heard of this place. Louis had interest in this island for some reason. Wonder why. The exterior shot of Caradrius.
Incredible.
It's not just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put the perspective. Just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the State's army, and Louis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. Don't think he hid the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah. Still, this place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. Oh. And this one is locked. I think Juna hit there, I remember. Ah. What is it? Find something? Hold up. Is that? Yep. Our book.
Look! That's the same novel that you have! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Impossible.
That's impossible.
You think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas!
Nice.
Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Hey, Juna.
What are you doing here?
I was asked to run errands.
I was asked to run an errand.
By who? And what would you be fetching from here? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Oh, Juna. Oh my, Juna.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you looking for? My lips are sealed. What are you plotting? What are you looking for? Yeah.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say.
But I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica?
Yup, Juna.
Wait, does this mean... So you're here for... Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
Hey, Gladell.
There's
no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Oh, goddammit, Gladell.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
Alright, Juna.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Yeah. Let's go. Save Juna. One of our favorite heroine, guys.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades. Let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Nice.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control.
Nice, Luis.
For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
Hail, Lord
We got one
Luis!
Sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail, King Luis!
Hail, King
Go and
Luis!
see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne! What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today? With its owner out? Impossible.
The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
The runner stop. We almost are out of time. We have to chase them.
Hurry! Huh? Ready? Mm-hmm.
Stop it! Oh no, Juna.
Was that?
We have to escape first. What if I choose this one?
But...
Do know we're here now? We can't just leave her. Let's head to the deck.
No!
I'm saving you, Juna!
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Oh.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
Yeah.
What? Don't you dare patronize me. You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you. How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else. And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler!
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Oh dear.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do?
Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about
Can
this,
attack. Oh dear.
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Ah, shit.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Damn it, Claudel.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then. We'll do this right.
Oh dear.
I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection?
Oh,
I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be.
Creepy.
Over my dead body. I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
Here you go.
It worked?
There you go.
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
Archetype.
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Nice.
O lodestar, who wanders in sorrow, O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Wow, Juna. I really like her performance, dress. And she's a singer. Very suited her.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damned singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Finally, rock and roll.
See? So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Though at it really, especially for me, that's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Nice.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one.
Hi.
Give him hell.
One enemy. This one. Go.
Hit their weakness.
My star is rising.
One enemy. Go.
Hit their weakness.
Now for the grand maneuver. Maybe some. I call upon a royal soul.
Chatter break, repel, physical skill, skin. Tarukaja, maybe. Yeah, let's put in our.
How's this?
I helped.
Sack Rose.
Hold back. Wind.
Go.
Stay strong, Hector!
If I can get moving back, mass dancer.
Mass Dancer. Time to kill both of them. Go.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
It's a magic seeker.
Mage Light.
Flare.
Go.
Hit their weakness.
My
Yes,
star
Captain.
is rising!
And then use. Okay, what's next? Well, this one, I guess.
Raging fire.
Let's go. Light.
Hit their weakness. What's your opening, Captain?
Nothing!
Hello, Shukuroko. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Right. Let's do this.
Burn!
Burn!
The freedom of a wand.
Magic seeker.
Magic Seeker, Mage Light, go!
Flare.
I am your rightful king!
Thank you, Arishukuroko, for joining the live stream. We are playing Metaphor Refantazio, the same developer of Persona game.
This is just what I need.
Okay, I think Chacha Break, Charukaja. Let's increase the damage for our party, our character. Betul banget Persona. Betul banget Persona, Rischu.
Come forth, royal soul. Light.
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Dancer.
Okay. And then this one.
Raging fire.
There you go.
Help me! I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
Yeah,
But killing
obviously.
him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Yeah.
Idiots!
Uh-oh.
It's the oldest trick in the book!
Oh dear. You dead.
What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't.
Uh-oh.
Can't breathe. Why?
Oh my. And he's dead.
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brialhaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell.
Ah.
Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
Oh dear.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Oh dear.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
My oh my Juna. Uh-oh.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Yep, it really is.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Nice.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Ooh. The risk pays off indeed.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Glad to clear your doubt.
I'm glad we've cleared your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Thank you.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
The way Juna maybe just humming around.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
20, no wonder.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
Hulkenberg really tries so hard to still keep acting, especially it's not supposed to be that way.
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Yep.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his
lady love.
Lady love.
God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind.
She said that, and yet, previously, like previous live stream when we first met her, the way she stated in front of the other guard is whenever she goes to Luis' private quarters, she said it as if indicating that she is actually Luis's lovers. Like, that's why she doesn't want personal guards around, because it will be awkward to hear them, you know, do lover things at that such a kind in Luis's room. But then again, I know she does that in order to like keep her away from the guard, but still, the way her behavior near Luis, yeah, as if it tells us that she is actually Luis's lover, but it turns out it was all an act, an acting from her. Wow.
No, Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice.
No
That's
wonder.
all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No, quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art, and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Yep, it really is. Finally, we got Juna.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
gotta get back on track. Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna.
Welcome aboard. We finally get our favorite debuffer support character.
Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Oh, yeah.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter. Wait, you know her? I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Let's be off.
Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand.
Oh, hell.
The way she said, "Oh hell," is really, really funny, you know. Yeah, how can we? Oh, play voice.
Oh hell. Oh hell.
The way she said it's so hilarious.
Oh hell.
It's like she is really, as if the emotion is there, like, oh, I'm fucked up. Wow, Juna, love you so much, girl.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Okay, first of all, that we have to trust her. We have to use this. I think we choose the second answer. This time on our second playthrough, let's choose another one. Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Right.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I can't believe it's stupendous. Closure.
Closure.
Then elder.
Oh, very nice.
It's not Juna. Quit pulling my legs. That definitely is Juna. It can be around this time. I've got Clemmer acquaintance who's a big fan of her. We go out for drinks sometimes, and this guy just kept talking and on about Juna. That bloke's gonna be awfully jealous.
The hell is that?
Something to brag about. Hey, Juna.
Let's go.
I really like Juna's design, character design, man.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Put to shame.
Social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Hello, Afif. Welcome to the live
Pardon the
stream.
late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Kita lagi main Metaphor Refantazio. Sebelumnya mungkin Afif tahu kalau game ini dari studio Atlas Game. Studio yang sebelumnya itu juga developernya Persona series sama Shinmegamitensei. Nah, kalau yang game yang fokus ke turn-based game.
Hold on. The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Yang baru ya? Ya betul Afif, ini yang baru. Ini adalah game yang terbaru, rilis dari bulan Oktober kemarin, dari tanggal 11 ya. Jadi ini adalah game terbarunya dari Atlas Studio. Dan dalam waktu 1 bulan game ini sudah dinominasi di Game of the Year nominees 2024, which is crazy guys. Jadi ini benar-benar dimasuk dalam nominasi candidate untuk Game of the Year 2024, which is very awesome.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so.
Sorry?
It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else.
I bet Rella hearing this from Juna more times over and over again. That's why she kind of like guessed what Juna's line is, like, your life's your own, over and over again. Yeah, I really like the chemistry and the dynamic between these two.
I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What? Then...
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the King's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the Gauntlet Runner.
We can risk Luis catching on, okay, in the royal capital. As for today, I asked her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Wow.
That's true.
I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Milady? Milady?
No point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's sky runner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. And then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
Ah. Oh man, I don't want to be rude. Okay, I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies.
Nice.
It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Very nice. You can change or add member your party from the party option. Yeah, I know this one.
So?
Which means party. Juna is here, guys. Hell to the yeah. I like Juna so much. And maybe let's go put in Heisme, because I like using Heisme because he has have the abilities to dodge more easier, which means that he have the chance to able to dodge it as well. First, Juna, do you have anything good? Great Sage, we have used this before. This one, this ours. No. Oh, nice. Okay, and then from here, Sanctuaries. Okay, no. Sealed Gauntlet. This one then for now. Strength, endurance. This one is. Oh, you know what? Luck. Need luck. This one. Seeker Mask. I like Seeker Mask. A Soul Hacker. Elementalist. Yeah, we got this from our previous playthrough, which is nice. And let's just choose Soul Hacker, I guess. And then this one we choose this one, I guess. Rest up for tomorrow, indeed. Is the bath here?
Got it.
Go to toilet.
All right. Right.
Wait, so that's... Oh, that's Juna. That crazy uncle looking chap. Crazy uncle? Neurons wanted it. Never seen a man run such a tight ship with few loose screw of his own. That aside, I wish you all wouldn't stand a ceremony with me. I'm on your side. I am on your side now, truly. Nice. Okay, so I guess we go to sleep. Time to get asleep.
Sure.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, Yasumi. Finding hard to sleep. Okay. Hey, Juna.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Something on your mind?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission. You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
You're welcome, Juna.
You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things.
I just love that whenever we have this reading novel scene, there is always this exclusive theme, this only theme that we can only hear, like whenever we go to academia, especially we go to reading this novel scene, is like indicating that is the sense of knowledge, the sense of imagination, and also enlightenment. Because yeah, knowledge is enlightenment, even though it is a fantasy.
No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless.
Nydia.
Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Wow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge.
Nice battling.
Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified.
Disqualified.
I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Kiddo! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right.
Oh.
Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
He's dead.
Oh, right, that Gladel or something.
He's
no
dead.
sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
Wait, no one knows that he's dead? Well, yeah, probably because he actually died in a duel and there's no witnesses there? Well, this makes sense. Well, the news is not out there that Gladel is actually dead.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race. And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne! First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands.
Close your
May all our
eyes.
aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
I gotta say, I really like Juna, her dress. Especially, she actually used her dress. But I don't know if this is actually her performance dance as usual, because during the archetype form, she used this dress? Because when we first saw her in the opening ceremony of the Tournament for the Throne, she's using a white dress. Now, after her unlocking the archetype, it's becoming red. I don't know if it is intentional or not, so yeah, I guess that's what I was wondering about. Closure A.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Alterbury will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Tuna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
Hey, Adoni.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Alterbury. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What do you mean, finale?
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance. nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
Oh,
So
Fidelio.
Where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Ah, man.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
All right.
Oi there.
Search for clues.
Well met, eh?
Guess we talk with this
You
one.
Then...
Wonderful.
Yeah, go to the tavern here. Thing was supposed to be like a meat.
I'm just
Hey, listen.
incredulous.
Oh, well,
Hey,
wait.
I beg your pardon, but...
Okay.
Hey, listen.
Where is a Mustari? Mustari. Well, no Mustari here.
Huh?
Ever heard of Dragon Divine Lance? Oh, Mustari.
Okay, so...
Merchant's Bazaar. Alright, let's go there. Merchant Bazaar.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Let's go!
Young man.
Wonderful. But that, now what am I to do?
Hang on.
Wind up here.
Ah. I think he's here? Yeah.
Well met, eh?
Hey, Denny.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Why don't we team up?
Why don't we team up?
What? Really? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Nah, I'll pass, thanks.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
Yep.
You really are well informed.
She's Nydia.
And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you You all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
Yep.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni.
Yep. And I just noticed right now that his mask is really similar, or maybe it looks like a chess piece. It's like a rook. Indonesia menteri in chess, the chess pieces, as you can see there. Yeah. Or is it a rook, or is it a fortress like benteng Indonesian? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. This is my assumption.
Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We'd never take it by force.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
You worried about Lady
Dear.
Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Wow.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
That's true.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Muris, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Hey, Fidelio.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there.
Yes, it's clearly obvious that in the previous scene is actually Basilio's idea for both of them to join Juna and the rest of us, which is not Louis' ideas. Or maybe they just suggesting to Louis and then Louis said, yeah, do whatever you want, because he did that anyway to us.
Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
Yeah.
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
I like you, Jaime. You always on the spot. Roasting on the spot. That's why I like you so much, Jaime.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
The guard Juna, they still suspect us. Yeah, I know this one. So I'm curious. It's obvious they don't trust us, but I am very curious about other answers. So let's to guard Juna.
To guard Juna, like they said.
I think they still want to keep an eye on us, though. Especially since the Gladel business.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Yep. Right, before that, let's go to our Galio sword shop. Let's buy some for... Okay, let's sell... Appraise? No. Let's buy some for Juna. Ebony fan, okay. We're going to need this. Ooh, normal attack, inflict charm. Wow. Okay.
Good.
There you go. Fortune bludgeon. Oh, this one is for a healer. Alright, and then
Young man.
I hope they sell. Not this one. Buy. Damn, really need that.
Young man.
Oh well.
Alright then.
Oh. I guess that's good then.
Young man! Young man!
Can we go here?
Hang on.
Wind up here.
Okay, let's just go then, I guess.
Well met, eh?
Without further ado. Where's...
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Oh. Keep it up for the next one.
That's awful.
You.
Alright. Where's Luis? I'm not Luis. Where's Basilio and the rest of them? Probably they already went inside, I guess. I'm rooting for you, godless elder. Don't go dying on me just yet. Okay.
Well met, eh? Ready to depart?
I'm good. Set for a new land. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Virga Island is this spot right here. Oh.
Let's go.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the Church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
Yeah.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
Come on, Basilio Fidelio. Ah, man. Always easy with the kill, kill, kill.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ah. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's right, Hulkenberg.
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear of monsters now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
Oh, sorry.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Yura speaking.
Come on, come in. Heisman got a fishing gear later on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop you if you slip overboard though. So be careful, huh?
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of ship I find. Got to admit, the inside of are impressive compared to the rest at least. Not a total piece of crap. What is it, Stroll? Are you okay? I thought I finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but the waves are a whole new beast. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of these two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. Okay. So let's go fishing, I guess. Never tried fishing before, not this one. I think it's in the front of the deck.
Speaking of,
this is some runner your man's put together, full of weird things what I've never seen before. Spend his off hours walking off with the runner too, does he? Sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make a landfall actually. Even moving at such speed, it looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they're drawn by the runner's Migla crystal, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment on our way to the island. Alright, let's do fishing I guess. Because there's nothing we can do here at the moment, so yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Let's fish.
Understood.
The truth is...
Indeed. I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? Tailbait.
Then...
Oh my, tailbait. Those fish won't know what hit them. Let's cast. Maybe this is all staring the water surface, but I'm starting to feel a bit squeezy. Thing like a fish. Suppose I'll give it a try.
The fight is on.
Bite, a strong one, but I'm stronger.
A fearsome one.
Oh, look at that. We have outdone ourselves, lad. Oh, whoa, very nice.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The result is hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Yeah.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters.
Predatory hunter.
Safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxless from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Right. Be careful what you say. Okay. So, since we finally unlocked Juna, I think it's best that for our main character, we're going to use wizards. Because we need to have more elemental abilities in order to make it, like, you know, really effective. But first, let's go see if our... I have this one. Yeah, there you go. Because we haven't unlocked it yet so far. But I'm curious about how many items. Okay, 88. So until 99, we can able to, like, maximize our archetype further then. Okay, nothing new.
Quite.
I don't anticipate any monster attack like we see on land. But you never know. I best keep the emergency light on just in case. Though let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner.
Got it.
Yeah, if you think I'm gonna take my eyes off you just cause it's past sundown, think again. You want to try something? Go ahead. See what happened? Can't believe you would be asking me to justify myself, be clear. I admit I was half thinking this dinky little gauntlet runner was gonna sing any second, but it did a decent job running today. And all of that candidate runner, this one pretty fast what it is, yeah? Now that I have set one foot on it without the Lady Juna being here. See what happens. As usual, let's go take a bath if we can. Maybe we can take a bath. Because, as usual, we need to increase. Oh, yes! Whee! Bath! A leisurely soak in here should relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. I might even get some mag as well. Take a bath. While I'm at it, maybe I should put something in the hot water. Of course, fleeting fountain of youth, because we need to increase our agility. It's a bath with fleeting fountain of youth in it. Of sweet fragrance envelops me, as though I've broken free of frolic through a flower-filled meadow. I think he's just humming. I feel like both my body and my heart have gotten lighter. And I was wondering, is Gallica with us when we bath? Yay! I got out of the bath and went back after cooling off a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Draws nearer indeed.
Oh, goodness.
This Maginus is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at the sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern of such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help come out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. I bet you gonna bring in Basilio instead, yeah, Juna? Can we do something? Nope. Alright. Let's fishing round again. You know what?
Understood.
No. Instead, let's go plan something. I want to get more hero light. Oh, Basilio? Maybe not. We really got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Louis, but I'm sure I could still get a halfway decent meal going.
You did it!
Harvest!
Did you know? Hey!
Plant seed. Hero light. Hero leaf light seed.
Whoa!
Okay. Da-da-da.
Come look at this!
Ahoy! You lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brake.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep.
Yeah.
And tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Are not uncommon indeed. Wow. Towering seawall.
Incredible!
Wow, the sea's been split in two and we're standing on the seafloor.
Well.
This is what the Magla anomalies are capable of. The same principle that maintaining the water sphere in Brilhaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely. Oh yeah, indeed.
Oi!
And there's a fish, right? Dale, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, isn't it? You can't swim?
That...
You know how to swim, Basilio. Listen, mate, you best keep your nose out of a place where it doesn't belong. Look! There's fish swimming in a wall of water. I've never seen such a shiny fish.
Huh?
Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing to this seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of ration. She ate this weird-looking fish without a second thought. Indeed, she is. I suspect that weird luminescence is the defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. So the weakling that they are, they travel together in group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? Exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower in the food chain to seek advantage that compensate for weaknesses.
Huh?
That's true. I say, those shining scales would work as an excellent dice. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all be dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supply we receive in town more than meets our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approach.
I see.
I see. That's the consensus. Let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. This seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not to stay to find out.
Alright.
More wisdom, even though I am Max.
Here.
And here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as a true life as my hand allows. Towering seawall drawing. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Closure. Uh-oh.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Go on your ass.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus.
Yeah.
They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times.
It's because his son is died because of the Parapus riots. That's the thing.
One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujif is in no position to speak ill of the Parapus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Heisme, chill. You don't need to be aggressive. Juna is only to be as friendly as possible. And she is a very kind person indeed.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air and ear with a knife. What were you two on about?
Just sharing life stories?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paribus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh.
Something's out there!
There you
Look
go.
Outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
Monsters.
What's happening?
Our prep.
At the deck when you're prepared. Let's go. Wow.
What is the thing?
The hell are you doing? It's supposed to be you helping those in need. Right, tell!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
A human.
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over here!
Now's our chance!
Let's do this.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
To the rear, to the vanguard!
Alright. Let's do this. Are you laughing?
I'll show you the acid. I'm over
Baka break. Oh.
Get after it, love!
Let's go.
Roar!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain! Come on! Follow me!
Yep, trying to use Hellfire. Hellfire!
This might sting! Great job, Juna! Now they're weak to something new!
I stand for all that we strive for!
Let's use Protect Guard and then attack maybe used for our...
A mystic shield!
Thanks.
Resist. Oh.
A critical hit!
It's okay.
Cosme's a real
We can
ace.
do this.
Wizard!
Alright, let's try this one.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness! If I can your get opening, Captain. To the now for a grand maneuver!
And all enemies go.
Burn! You hit their weakness! Don't
Very
let 'em down,
nice.
Juna.
Is everyone up? Paladin!
Paladin. Let's use this one.
Crush you! Let justice prevail!
And then let's just put in.
Fast
There you go.
Hold Mockingbird got them right in their
Be
weak spot.
neither timid nor... Now accept your fate!
Let's stay calm.
Wizard! Roar!
This is just what I need.
Okay, there you go.
Raging fire. That should make things a little easier on us.
Oh well.
Come!
Let's just use this one first.
Is that all?
Yep, that is all.
Oh,
Then
power of heroes!
check guards.
I'll use what I must.
A critical hit.
It's okay.
Lightning's
By
a
this
real
power.
ace.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
There you go.
Let's do this together.
Let's use this one.
You can do this!
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
There you go.
Come!
Let's try that again. Nice defense. Protect guard, and let's just put in us.
With blade in hand!
Let's just use shield this time.
Shatter!
All right.
Let us
Line
clean
up,
up
Hulkenberg.
all power of kings.
Let's steal. I'm curious.
Nothing personal. No going to your name, eh?
Let's stay calm.
Wizard!
Wizard.
Roar!
You hit their weakness. Moving to the front, Captain. Behold this power.
Go.
That felt great.
Woo!
To ever greater heights.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
I think the next one. Okay, we have agility quite good. Maybe luck. No, no need to luck. Let's just increase. Magic then.
Excellent.
Power can be so intoxicating.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Forden lied! He lied to everybody!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Yep.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
Yeah.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Draws nearer. It was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad we lived to see another morning. I'm very happy that we survived, that I'll still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in the pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
You too, true, maybe. Maybe a day off will get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. So about it, darlings. Let us take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. Yeah, we can do that.
Come on.
Why not thank everyone for their efforts?
And so...
Did it care to join me? Ah. Think about it. Then let's go. Let's go talk to... Let's find Juna then. I never had this chance before. On the second thought, maybe we should find like Basilio, not a Basilio. Maybe finding Fidelio. I want to talk to him if I have a chance. If I can. Okay, there's Basilio.
Sam! Oh.
Ah. Okay, there's Juna.
What do you want?
Now might be a good chance to talk. Yeah, well, let's just talk to Fidelio because he is the one who's suspicious of us. So yeah, let's talk then. Not like shut up about if I say no.
What do you want?
So what do you even want? You've been trying to get closer to me, you're wasting your time. I just wanted to chat.
No.
I just wanted to chat with ya. You couldn't lie to the mirror maid. You're just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity to see what I got. One warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. What? Doesn't trust me at all. I remember that if I were you. You done talking? What do you think I was going to thank you for yesterday? Not at all.
No.
Not at all. Hardly make a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously.
Well, it's true that you ended up being the one who saved Lady Juna and protect Basilio. For that at least, thank you. Fidelio, are you such a tsundere again? He's a tsundere, guys.
Well,
no matter what your gender is. I didn't have time to think.
Listen.
I didn't have time to think with just instinct, that's all. Started to sound like Basilio there. Well, a depth is a depth. Think what you want about me, but I got my own code. I'll return in favor before long.
Leave?
But don't get twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand out around chatting the likes of you. Ah, shy, losing my damn mind out here. Whatever, here. Whatever, here. Now bugger off. What? You giving me something? What? Saw Parapus peddler in Briarhaven selling souvenir. Bought this on a whim. Give me this whole story about how it's some word of evil. I'm not planning on dying out there with you idiots. It's just for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. Thank you, Fidelio. We'll be encamping soon, and while I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in storm.
Got it.
Tell that clumsy driver of yours if doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sell it myself. And I'm dead serious, like. Oh man, he's such a tsundere, man.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its winds.
Now I am curious about... I'm curious about other things. Islet Camp.
What to pick?
Okay, now I am curious. Let's just save this one, yeah.
What now?
Okay, so let's back off a bit.
What now?
Okay, Ah man, I want to check. I forgot to save. Fucking hell. Alrighty then. Because this thing is, since I got that, I am very curious what can it give us like to do. So I'm just curious as all. So June, I didn't mean that. It is equipment, right? So I guess what does it give us then? Items, equipment. Is this one, I guess, or this one? Okay, travel charm. Handmade flute. All set. Oh! Oh! All stats plus 5? What? Ah, this is actually good. Good thing okay. And this one is and Pearl Ring. Oh, ring by Juna as well. Ooh. Wow. Well, I guess previously I talked to Juna. And this one is from Fidelio. Don't mind if I do. I take this then. Very nice. Hell yeah. Okay then. Can we like talk to someone? Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, what were the tasks?
What now?
Quest. Journal 15. We haven't go to journal yet. Alright, so I guess the only thing we can do... Oh yeah, the only thing we can do is bath, I think. Again, we need to increase our agility as much as we can. Okay, there you go. Fountain of Youth. More agility. Yush.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early morning. Uh-oh.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island. As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging. So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Okay.
Oh.
So a long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparation to berth beforehand. Seems like weather will be hot and humid. I like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lines, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same. We'd be best prepared for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then
we should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there will be real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island.
Virga
is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Oh.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind them, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there?
Oh.
Are you from the outside?
Hey.
What's wrong?
Hey, Yufa. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Gallica.
Very funny, Gallica.
I didn't tell any jokes, I think.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
On.
Who are you?
Hey,
Can you
Yufa.
hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Hey, Yufa.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Oh dear.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid.
Badlin?
They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
What did you do, Badlin? Hi, Badlin.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
What did you do this time?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir.
Yeah.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate cross the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Thornton. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Edeni,
Poor
please.
Edeni.
The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
Yuva.
I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lance.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna.
Fidelio.
Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Yeah.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought.
Yeah.
And more bent out of shape.
You need all the weapons we get.
Village last to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Don't make me regret this. You won't. You won't.
Count on it. Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Edeni!
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Oh dear.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
In one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lads, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Bring her back.
Please, bring her home.
Yeah,
when we left for
Denny.
the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No objection. It was dangerous.
It'll be dangerous.
Well, nothing new for us there.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Yeah.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
Shut up, Fidelio.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Again, I want to say, shut up, Fidelio. I'm sorry, because to be honest, I'm really, really sick of Fidelio just whining over and over again. I get it, because he doesn't trust us fully, but still, he's frustration and his anything like that is too much, I think. So yeah, so I want to say, fuck you, Fidelio. Fuck you.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Yeah. Shut up, Fidelio.
Let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right. I love this song so much.
We gotta prep.
Let's talk about what we need on the island. First, when you're ready, the golden run is on the eastern beach of the island.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Excuse me?
All right,
let's go to Golden Runner. Let's go.
All ready for departure? Time to save the bally damsel in distress, eh?
Yep.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
This place here.
Let's see.
All right, let's go
You
there.
would pursue peril.
Let's go.
Tally-ho then.
So we bring the fight.
Okay, now I think, as usual, get more.
You did it!
Hero life leaf.
Whoa. Did you know?
And let's see it again. Oh, ran out of seed. Nah. Later. Good thing we have Virga Island, so I think I remember I bought it here, I think. Oh, I think that's where Fidelio and the others are. Like, whatchamacallit? Sleeping, I guess.
You see?
Yufa.
The temples.
Jack. Hey, Juna.
Yufa.
It's alright, I hope she's well hidden. There's really dragon in there, we need to expect unexpected. The more research we can do, the better.
Okay.
This whole sacrifice list does sit right with me either, but remember we cannot forget sidetrack. Don't forget that I always watching.
A word of warning.
The bloody spill under that heart back there wasn't just for show, you know. So filthy, Lord Louis. So sure you can't really read it too hard, but it was a blood oath all the same. Guess one whip you're going back on with, you got a lot more blood where that came from. Sorry to be in this crew, yeah. Right, let's we don't have anything else to do at the moment, so wait. You know what? I think we can. Let's go fishing. Yeah, let's go fishing. At least we got something.
Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is...
Indeed. I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? Tail bait. Oh, worm bait this time. Worm bait. I see this should be do fine. Yawn. I'm more tired than I realize. How do I shake this? Pinch your cheek? Give in to nap time. I suppose I'll try that then.
The fight is on.
Ooh, I'm a stronger.
A fearsome one.
Wow.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The result hardly matters. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Oh, so there's kind of like a right answer. Like if I choose the wrong one, like maybe Heisme will be more tired and therefore he will fail catch the fish, maybe? That's why? I think so, I think.
Then...
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
We're off.
Oh, nice. Find the lands of place sooner than later. Okay. Oh, this is actually really good. Oh, this is really good for a thumbnail. There you go. Really good for a thumbnail indeed. Let's go. Without further ado. Oh.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
Whoa.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
Del, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
Ah.
Your foot is badly injured. 'Tis infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Yep.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in. Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Hey.
It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cure. A good hardy Parapa's constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew, okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest. Even once the fever's down, if he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, and actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I wasn't in the area. If it is grown that much in such a short time, it might be a magla exposure. The temple is positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If you aim to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancient as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there's no record of ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induced thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand on concocting the Potion of Blight.
Understood.
Understood. We'll track them down. We want to get into the temple. We have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Potion of Blight. Batlin. Okay. I'll talk to Batlin. Hey. Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone gonna stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Baz. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, we'll be short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debt are piling up, eh? You'll pay us back eventually.
Right.
We'll call in those favors eventually. This is about Dale will say something. Hey, you're gonna run off with their lands, waste them all. But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you.
Yeah.
So we'll hang about here and you sort up the lands and, well, the Princess Girl and all if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after you've done for me my own brother now, can I? Fidelity could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Draws nearer indeed.
Nonetheless,
the giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I am very much looking forward covering it with Potion of Light.
But
Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them on the island. Indeed, to be seen, we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay when both priestess and the lands we seek it since it sit inside a temple beyond our reach.
True.
We have no ideas what big the temple will be inside, nor what manners of enemies await within. It will be more difficult than any of our previous endeavor. Di-tak-ta, di-tak-ta.
Let's focus.
17 days.
really? But
Di-tak-ta, di-tak-ta. Di-tak-ta. I want to talk to, I think they have Balin here. Or, you know what? No. I think because it's already really late at night at the moment. We have live stream more than 3 hours 40 minutes. So I think we should end this live stream here. And then yeah, because I'm so very tired, guys. So want to say thank you everyone for watching. Let's say hi to the chat first. Thank you Arishtu Kuroko, and thank you FFG for joining on live stream, and thank you everyone for joining on live stream. Hope you like it, and yeah, if you haven't, please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for our next live stream, guys. So thank you everyone for watching. Hope you like this live stream. Like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell button for more content every week, and then we see you in next live stream. Thank you guys. Have fun, gamers. Bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye.